It's been a week of debating, networking, deal-making, and high-fiving.
High five just like this. Give Africa a high five.
The Lusaka meeting set out 5 key areas that will drive the AfDB agenda for the next decade. 2 of them, a new deal on energy and jobs for youths, were launched here. There were also commitments to achieve nutritional security, more funding for women in business, and a 7-point plan was unveiled to make small-scale and rural farmers more productive. The AfDB and partners will also pump money into irrigation, the fight to curb illicit financial flows, and into efforts to make African countries more resilient to the effects of climate change. After 5 days of talk, what next?
Action, action, and action.
That'll see the bank's infrastructure funding arm spring into action.
We'd like to be able to announce 10 to 15 projects within the first year and start to work on those projects.
But how easy will it be to mobilize money from governments, some of whom have seen their fortunes hit by a commodity price slump?
Many African governments are supporting us today as Africa 50, but we also need to raise money from the private sector, and it's challenging. If the story is not credible, private investors will not come and support us. So our job will be to put out a credible story and an implementation plan.
There was also advice on how to mitigate the impact of global market shocks.
First, African economies must rapidly diversify. That's very critical. Secondly, is with regard to that, the regional markets. Countries that participate more in regional markets are less susceptible to the volatility of global commodity prices.
It all fits in quite nicely with one of the high fives, which is to integrate the continent. For that goal and the other 4 to be met requires all the talk that's been going on here to be followed through, implemented, and turned into action. Farai Mwakutuya, CCTV, Lusaka, Zambia.